This is harder than I thought it would be. Hey campers, George here in the man cave. This morning I got a text from a friend of mine, another YouTuber who's been following my channel since day one. Probably my longest follower I've had, and that was Steve Sharon from Adventure Outdoors. Sent me a text and he said he got tagged 3 top brands for the outdoors. He said, I'm going to tag you. Do you mind? And I was like, sure, no problem. Yeah. So when I saw his video, I was like, oh, okay, this is going to be a little bit harder than I thought it would be. And I've spent the majority of the day just thinking about it. What are my top 3 brands I use outdoors? It was tough. And basically, the way I went about it was, I'm a big survival guy. I'm not the world's coming to an end, but I'm on my own a lot outdoors. And I always figured that I need to be able to get home. That really determines what I take with me when I go, whether it's a walkabout, overnight camping, a long camping trip, whatever. That's my main concern. So I'm a big 10cc's guy, and certainly on the first 5 of that list. And I got to think, I thought that would help me. So I started thinking about that. And just with that in mind, I looked through my packs. I have 1 or 2 of them. Okay, 3, 4, or 5 of them. What is the most common thing I take with me? The top 3 things. To me, the reason I take them is because they do the job that I need them to do. They work for me. They were priced right. Hey, I'm on a budget. And my budget got a lot tighter when I moved to Minnesota. But that's another story. So based on that, I think I've come up with the top 3 things that, for me, are great for the outdoors. And really, I wouldn't go out without them. They fit the majority of the things that I do outdoors. Number 1 thing I do, walkabouts. I love walking around in the outdoors. I do a lot of overnights, but I do a lot more walkabout stuff. These 3 items I found I always have on my walkabouts. So I based it on that. So let's have a look at them. Counting down 3 through 1. By the way, down in the descriptions, there's going to be links to 2 other channels. And of course, to Steve. You got to see his channel. If you want a good laugh, you want to learn something, check out his channel. Great channel, Adventure Outdoors, and it's Steve Sharon. Okay, I'm going to try and keep this video as short as possible. Like Steve says, everybody's got cat videos to see. Let's get going. The third item, the number 3 on my list, is this guy. Now, I own, like I said, 1 or 2 packs. Yeah, a little bit more than that. For me, is a great pack. For my day trips, my just walkabouts, when I'm outdoors, this is the pack that I take with me. And it is the LLbean Main Warden Day Pack. And I got it online. I saw a review on packs. I was looking at packs. It's something I never do. And this came up. So I thought I'd take a look at it. I got to tell you, of all the packs that I own, this is my favorite. It's not necessarily the best pack for camping, overnights, long camping trips, because it's a 30-liter pack. It just doesn't hold enough for me for a long trip. But I can do an overnighter if I have to, and it certainly more than meets my needs as a day pack. Carries everything I need and works great. So that's this guy, the LLbean Main Warden Day Pack. Okay, that was number 3. I got to tell you, when I say I like that pack, I really like that pack. And I own a couple, as you can see down there. 1 or 2 of them are down there. Just so that you know, This thing here on my wall is from Adventure Outdoors. I'm one of the proud few. Okay, number 2 on my list. To be honest, it's not really a brand item. It kind of could be, but it is my number 2. I always have this on my day pack, and that's this. Army Surplus Canteen with carrier. And this works for me perfectly. It carries the most important things I need to keep me going. It carries water in the canteen. It does have a nesting cup with it, just like any standard military surplus canteen system. And it has these 2 little pockets on the sides, which are important. This is basically my day pack coffee machine. I gotta tell you, life without coffee is no life at all. What this does is it carries a canteen right here, standard military, with the suppose I need to clean it, huh? With the mug and the canteen. Now inside the carrier, I have a couple of things. Fire starter, ferro rod, spork, lid for the cup. In the pouches, coffee. My daughter gets them from Starbucks for me. I like my coffee strong and sweet, just like my woman. Bic lighter, which was a dilemma for me because I was thinking this could be on my 1, 2, 3 list. Why? I'm horrible at making fire. 9 times out of 10, I can get a fire going with a ferro rod. In Minnesota, in winter, it's tough to use, especially when there's a lot of snow around and most of the wood is damp. So that's my number 2 item, which was my Army surplus. Cheap, fits my budget, and it works. And my number 1 outdoor product, for me, I never go anywhere without it. I do own 1 or 2 of them, but this guy, for me, is by far the best outdoor product I own. And it is the Knives of Alaska Bush Camp knife. It's this guy right here. It's got some weight to it, beautiful blade. It's really sharp. It's cut me once or twice, and it can do everything I need to do when I'm outdoors. Is it a bushcraft knife? No. It is a camp knife, but it's tough enough to bludgeon, to whittle with, make feathers, eat with, and just look cool with. There you go. Knives of Alaska. It's a beauty. And if you're looking for a good camp knife, I would highly recommend this guy. Overall, my number 1 thing you won't find me without when I'm outdoors. There you go. I did it. So, don't forget to check out Steve's channel. Right down in the description, there's a link right to it. And like I said, great channel. You want a good laugh and you want to learn stuff and check out some of the stuff he reviews. Camping, kayaking, he does all sorts of stuff. And it's always a good laugh. So check him out. Now it's time to tag 2 other guys. I got to think about this. The first channel I want to tag is Pinetree Line Outdoors. Love that channel. This guy's up in Canada. He's very big into his community. Spends a lot of time outdoors. Does a lot of hiking, camping. Does a lot of great stuff. And I just love his channel. There you go. You're tagged. And once again, if you look down below, check out Pinetree Line Outdoors. A great channel. Click on it. Go check him out and give him a note. Tell him I sent you. My second channel I'm going to tag is a channel called Kirk Hermary. I think that's how he pronounces his name. I'm not sure. Anyway, he's another Canadian guy, but he's got a small channel. He's been following me for a couple of months now and always takes the time to comment and share his ideas and thoughts. And I thought I'd give him a bump. Let's see what he has to say. You know, you never know what these Canadians are going to do. The link to Kirk's channel will be below. just give that a click, go visit him, maybe even subscribe. He has a bunch of videos, all sorts of things, some of them way out there, but hey, they're interesting. So check him out. You might just like it. Okay, now I've got to get hold of these guys and let them know that I just bumped them. Whoops. I'm sure it'd be no problem. They're pretty good guys. That's why I watch their channel. Don't forget to check out Adventure Outdoors, Pinetree Line Outdoors, and Kirk Hermary. They're all in the link below. Check them out. Appreciate it. Anywho, there you have it. And also, don't forget, like, share, subscribe. You know the story. And I'm pretty sure I'll be back again with someone else. Just saying. Thanks for watching. Bye.